Hi guys, welcome to another week here in English 2. This is the week of January 25th. So I want to spend a few minutes talking to you guys about what's coming up this week because it's kind of a big week for us in our course. And we've got something that if you're new to TOPS is going to be something new that we haven't done yet. And I just want to walk through those instructions with you. If you're returning student to TOPS, then formative assessments in USA Test Prep are not anything new, but I do want to make sure that everybody's comfortable accessing those tests. You know where to find them and you know how to take them because we have our first one this week. So let's start by just looking at our week. Monday, the 25th of January, you have a lesson assigned on your plan, and it's the 1.11 Your Choice. So what this means is exactly what it says. This is your choice day to work on whatever it is that you need to work on. So you'll see this 1.11 show up on your plan where it looks like you have a lesson, but then when you actually go into it, it basically tells you, like, do what you need to do today. It's your choice. Keep in mind that your 1.10 Argue for a Cause letter was due on Friday. So zeros for the 1.10 will go in on Monday. If you haven't submitted that yet, you're going to get a 0 in the grade book. It's going to bring your grade down. So if you have not completed 1.10, then that would be an excellent way for you to use your time on this Monday, your choice day, to get that turned in so that you don't have a 0 for that assignment. The next thing on your plan is on Tuesday, and it's the 112 unit review. So we are wrapping up Unit 1. You have a review lesson in your course. During our class connect time on Tuesday, we will go through the Unit 1 review together. So that review will be live in our CC time on Tuesday. Once it's finished, the recording will be posted and you'll be able to access that recording through your Class Connect recordings or through your CC scheduler. You'll be able to see the recording for the Unit 1 review. After class on Tuesday, I will post the PowerPoint slides for the 112 review in your course as well. Then Thursday is the 1.13 unit test. So this is our first unit test of the semester. It's a big test. It's essentially like a long version of the quizzes that you have seen. It's all multiple choice, and it is due on Wednesday. So my recommendation would be, of course, make sure you look at the review before you take the unit test. If you're not able to attend Tuesday's review in person, then at least go back and look at the recording, look through the slides before you attempt the unit test on Wednesday. That's a big test. It's a big point assignment, so you don't want to mess that up. You do have 2 attempts on unit tests. So if you take the unit test on Wednesday and you just totally bomb it and you feel like you were not ready, you automatically have a second attempt that is open. You can go in there and do that. The other thing is, a lot of you took the unit test on the first day of the unit because that's when it opened. So you saw that little notification pop up that 1.13 was open, and you went in and you took that unit test on the first day of the unit. Don't worry, you have another attempt. So if you took it early and you bombed it, you've got a second attempt. Go to class on Tuesday, watch the review, and then go in and retake your 1.13 unit test. Again, that's due on Wednesday. Thursday, we have our first formative assessment in USA Test Prep. Those of you that are returning top students, we did these in the fall, so same idea. They're a little more spread out than they were in the fall. In the fall, we had them every other week. This semester we will have them once a month. So they're not quite as crammed up together. You've got a little bit more time in between. But on Thursday, you do not have a lesson assigned in the course. All you have is the English 2 spring formative assessment in USA Test Prep. And in just a minute, I'm going to go through the instructions on how to access that for those of you that are new or those of you that are forgotten. It's a short quiz. It's 10 questions. over, there are 2 passages that you'll have to read, and then there's 10 multiple choice questions that you will answer based on those 2 passages. And then Friday, we start a brand new unit. Friday, we start Unit 2. So I will have a recorded lesson for you. You'll do the lesson in the course on Friday, and then by the time I post this announcement and I post your weekly email and I post the recordings in the video library, you'll have the recording for Friday posted along with it. So Friday, we start Unit 2 and really get rolling. I can't believe we finished a whole unit already. The year is going to fly, guys. So let's talk about formative assessments in USA Test Prep. On Thursday, you have the English 2 Spring Formative Assessment 1 that's due in USA Test Prep. So I'm doing something a little bit different this semester. I'm opening these a couple of days early. So this assessment will actually open on Tuesday. It's due on Thursday, but it will open on Tuesday. So if you like to work ahead a couple of days or you just want to go in and get it over with, it will be open on Tuesday. You can go in and take it anytime Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday is when it's due. If you can't get to it by Thursday, then try really, really hard to at least get to it by the end of the week on Friday. So I'm hoping that giving you a couple of days extra in advance by opening it Tuesday, that will help make sure that more people take it by Friday, by the end of the week. So how do you find this? First thing you do is you go to www.usatestprep.com/member login. If you don't remember how to type all of this stuff in, you can just go to usatestprep.com and there is an orange button up here that says login. You'll click on that button and it will bring you to this member login page, okay? This campus ID that it asks for is TOPS96. That's the same for everybody. So you'll put in TOPS96 and then your username. Your username is your student ID number. If you don't know your student ID number, you're going to need to email me. I can send it back to you in an email, but you'd need your TOPS student ID number. That's your username. And then your password is your first name followed by the last 3 digits of your student ID number. So for me, for example, my password would be Kelly000, whatever the last 3 digits of my student ID number, that's your password. So if you don't know this information, if you're new and you don't have it, or if you're returning and you forgot, send me an email and just say, I need my USA Test Prep login stuff. It's super quick for me to just pull that from USA Test Prep and email it right back to you. So that's what you're going to do to get logged in. Once you log in, you'll see these little tabs, and there's a tab that is titled Assignments. Click on that Assignments tab, and then you will scroll down until you find English 2 Spring Formative Assessment 1. Again, those of you that are returning students, you probably have a lot of assignments in there from the fall. So you may have to scroll down. You may even have to go to the next page to find this, but it's there, I promise. So look for English 2 Spring Formative Assessment 1, okay? This formative is due on Thursday, January 28th. It will open on Tuesday, the 26th, okay? For this assessment, you have 1 attempt, and it is worth a quiz grade in your course. Okay, the test is 10 questions. It's modeled after the STAR test. So that's the whole purpose of these assessments, is for us to give you kind of little chunks of what your actual EOC test will look like so that you have a good idea what those passages might look like, what the questions are going to be worded like, and just to kind of let you practice in chunks instead of throwing like a whole huge test at you. So 10 questions, it's 2 passages for this particular test. Excellent practice for our upcoming EOC in the spring. So don't worry, do your best, you're going to do great. There will be some retake opportunities for these as we move forward in the semester. So if you take it and you're not happy with your grade, I'll be reaching out to those of you that need a retake, and I'll give you the steps on what you need to do um, to move forward and do that retake. So this is for Thursday, your formative assessment 1. These instructions are posted in the content for Thursday, so if you forget, the instructions are posted there as well. It'll also be posted in your course announcements on how to log in. Okay, and then that's all you're going to do on Thursday. So Thursday, you get logged in, you'll go take your 10 question formative, and you'll be done with English for Thursday. So fairly easy week if you're caught up. If you need to do the 1.10, you'll have to do that. But if you're caught up, Monday is your choice day. Tuesday is review. Wednesday is a unit test. Thursday is this short formative, and then Friday will introduce Unit 2. So overall, a fairly light workload this week. Just the unit test and the formative need to be done. But as far as actual lessons in the course, you're not going to have anything that's super time consuming this week. So use this week to kind of get caught up if you need to, finish up your writing assignment, make sure you get the unit test done, and get your formative done, and then kind of regather and breathe a big sigh of relief before we start Unit 2 on Friday. Thanks, guys. Look forward to seeing you in class. Have a great week.